What's up, everybody? It's Grim, your YouTube Wrestling Figures Heavyweight Champion, coming to you today with my Raw reaction. And people are pissed. I'm pissed. Why are we all pissed? Because the WWE has sought fit to ban the WWE Champion's finish move, the curb stomp. Because of concussions. The pussification of America continues. What the fuck is next? They're not going to be allowed to touch each other? Failed it! This is stupid bullshit! The curb stomp was one of the coolest finishing moves to happen in the WWE in a long time. It was original, it was different, and you guys are fucking failing it by banning it, you dumb bitch. That is my rant. What's his new finish, you ask? Well, at the end of Monday Night Raw, when he defeats Dolph Ziggler in a match, he grabs them like this, like for like a DDT, right? And then instead of doing a DDT like that, he kind of goes and face plants him. And that's it. Which is a cool move. It's not a bad move at all. But what the fuck, she? I like the curb stomp. Bullshittery. So how did this episode of Raw start out? Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. I'm going to beat you at Extreme Rules on Sunday. No, you're not. Blah, 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 blah. That's how Raw starts out, right? Randy Orton promises to RKO the fuck out of people the entire damn episode. And he sort of delivered, but I think he only hit 5. But in the main event, at the end of the show, he hit one of the coolest RKOs I'd ever seen, because here you got Rollins talking all this shit, and J&J Security out there, and Kane's out there, and Triple H's out there, and everybody's trying to protect him from Randy Orton, but Randy Orton slips in the back as the cage is drawing down, and Rollins is like, oh fuck, Randy Orton's here, and he tries to escape, and he's climbing the cage, and Randy Orton sweeps his foot, flings him in the air, and RKO out of nowhere. Nailed the fuck out of it. It was so cool. If you didn't see it, you gotta find a GIF on Twitter at least. So I'm a little bit confused here, because the Piss Break New Day are the #1 contenders for the tag team belts, but Cesaro and Kid, aren't they kind of bad guys too? I think Cesaro and Kid are gonna be good guys now, because they're gonna defend against the New Day at Extreme Rules. Oh, and Grim, when will you be doing your Extreme Rules predictions? Thursday! I always do my pay-per-view predictions the Thursday before the event. Now, Kalisto and Sin Cara got fucked out of a title opportunity. Who the fuck wants to see New Day on pay-per-view? Nobody. Nobody cares. There was a big epic fail on Raw when Fandango defeats Curtis Axel, and then they played Fandango's newer music, which is not his older music, because he's back to the old music, because he's like a good guy now or something. And Fandango was like, what the fuck is going on here? Wrong music, motherfuckers. They didn't play the right music till he got halfway up the stage, and then he was all like, fail, 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 fail. Fails are funny, right? So far, Raw's entertaining us. Are you not entertained? I love the fact that Naomi is getting a push in the Divas division, but it's kind of like a too little, too late. All of a sudden, Naomi's like this badass beating the shit out of Brie in a match. But yep, Naomi wins. Naomi's going to Extreme Rules to get a shot at Nikki Bella, and everybody's expecting Naomi to win because all of a sudden she's getting pushed out of nowhere. I absolutely love this segment with Roman Reigns and Bo Dallas. I mean, how could you not? They finally took advantage of the whole believe and believe that. You know, you got Bo Dallas coming out there telling Roman Reigns he's like the Tim Tebow of the WWE, and he fails at every opportunity he gets, and the crowd shits on him, and blah, 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 right? So what happens? Bo Dallas comes in the ring, Superman punch, absolutely obliterated by the Samoan badass, and then he's like, believe that. It was so corny and funny, I enjoyed it. I am so far entertained. It was fantastic to see Zack Ryder on Raw. It's like, Zack Ryder on Raw? Holy shit balls! This was great. Of course, he gets decimated by Sheamus. But who got the win in the win column? My boy Ryder. And he got the win in the win column because Sheamus got himself disqualified because he's a big fucking rooster bitch. Baby rooster bitch! Now, John Cena comes out with the United States Championship Open. We all know he's defending against Rusev at the pay-per-view. But guess who answers the challenge on Raw? What the fuck, she? What the fuck, she? Corporate Kane comes out and gets his ass handed to him, predictably by John Cena. Hey, at least the motherfucker's not burying new talent. Because this guy's so old he's about to be buried in real life. So it was fantastic to see him get put down. But then what happens? Rusev, with the chain, puts him in the accolade, and he's rubbing that chain around his face, and he's like, oh, Cena's getting destroyed by the chain. His nose is gonna break. Oh, Hackett! My face is getting peeled back by a solid steel metal chain! And it was funny as fuck to see Rollins and J&J Security laughing at Kane backstage because they're doing what all of us are doing at home, right? Kane, please be cool again. Put the mask on, Shane. How cool is it that they had The Miz and Damien Sandow for the 3rd week in a row? This feud has been on fire. And in this scene, Damien Mizdow says, whoever wins this match gets rights to the Miz brand. And I'm sitting there for a second, I'm like, oh my god, they're gonna keep this Damien Mizdow bullshit going on and the Miz is gonna like go away because there was like internet rumors that the Miz is leaving WWE. But no. No. Thank God, the Miz wins the match because Summer Rae turns on Damien Mizdow. So now perhaps he can go back to being Damien Sandow, the intellectual savior of the unwashed masses. That would be fantastic. Just as fantastic as Ryback shell-shocking 2 rosebuds on his shoulders after he absolutely demolished Adam Rose. What the fuck are they doing with Adam Rose? And first of all, why is Adam Rose wearing those dingy old 80s wrestling jobber tights? What the fuck is going on with Adam Rose? It's like he just doesn't even give a shit anymore. It's like, it's jobber time all the time. I don't even fucking care. Yeah. Poor Adam Rose. I think he's cool, but apparently they're building up Ryback because that's who Bray Wyatt is trying to call out in his little creepy promos. And I'm like, how do you deduct that? Oh yeah, internet rumors. Triple H announced the Tough Enough contest and everybody's like, Grim, you gotta enter Tough Enough. And I'm like, have you not seen how fat I am? Well, I'd get eaten alive. They're gonna have like, 20-something-year-old dudes who are actually in shape. I think that I would be an epic fail on the Tough Enough, even though I am tough and I weigh enough. Right? I should be on Tough Enough. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I join Tough Enough or no? I'll make a promo video. Why the fuck not, right? I'll do it for you guys, because you guys kick ass. But I thought that it was great during the whole Tough Enough thing where Kane was like, what the fuck, she? I'm gonna quit, she. And I'm like, yes, please, let him go. Let him go. But the fucking big beaked bitch makes Kane part of the main event at Extreme Rules in Rollins versus Orton. He's like the gatekeeper or something. What the fuck are you, the gatekeeper from Ghostbusters? What the fuck, she? Too stupid! All in all, I thought it was a pretty good episode of Raw. The go-home show leading into a pay-per-view. It made me want to watch the pay-per-view. Now I'm excited to see what's going to happen at Extreme Rules. And like I said, I'll be doing my predictions on the Thursday before the event. Be here for that. And don't forget to let me know what you thought of Raw in the comments below. Please like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe. Fowamawa. Grim, out! But Grim, you forgot to talk about Dean Ambrose fighting Luke Harper. Aren't they fighting at the pay-per-view? Or am I completely buffaloed bullshitted here? I don't know why the hell they were fighting on Raw. And the match didn't even end in anything anyway. They threatened to throw off the stage and then he threw him off the stage and then, yeah. And also don't forget, this is like a Raw reaction, not a full-on review of the show because a lot of other funny stuff happened like Primetime Players and Heath Slater and nobody cares!